So, All Saints' Day, called by some filthy heretics as Halloween, is coming very soon. Normally I do not celebrate Halloween, but well, I just made a warband full of heretics, so I believe I can make an exception this time. Because of that, I came up with an idea of a special Halloween battle report. I did even make a title, Trench Crusade, but there are zombies everywhere. Thing is, I needed a warband. Yes, another one. I mean, another kinda good one. So I made it really quick. Wanna know some details? Just watch. First, I chose a background. I have always loved story behind Knights Hospitallers, also known as Knights of Malta, and I think they fit to Trench Crusade universe pretty damn well. So I made a list inspired by them. Needed good faction, so chose Principality of New Antioch. Needed knights, so decided to make another elite army where each model will be a knight with at least standard armor and a sword. Then I needed advanced firearms. Yes, advanced firearms. Because historically Hospitallers were using really modern firearms at early period. I mean, not during Crusades, but for example in 1480, during Siege of Rhodes. Defense of this castle was based on black powder weaponry, first time in the history probably. At last, but not least, I wanted them to be a bit tricky, not just straightforward smashing with swords. That is an analogy to their guerrilla actions in 16th century on Mediterranean. So, to sum up, armored knights with advanced firearms and a bit of guerrilla tactics, and some medkits as well. They are still Hospitallers, right? I checked Principality of New Antioch subfactions and found few really interesting options. First, Papal Interventional Force. I can make 5 models to be Swiss Guardsmen, which is really cool and fits a bit to a Knights of Malta because that upgrade makes these models immune to fear, which is, well, kinda correct, I would say. But these are still Swiss Guards, which is kinda, well, specific, and there is no guerrilla option at all. Next choice was Rangers of the Isle Island. That subfaction is quite the opposite. There is a lot of infiltration going on. I would say bit too much, but that is still interesting choice, I think. And last but not least, Free State of Prussia. And boy oh boy, that is just perfect for my needs. Why? Let me explain. I can take 8 stormtroopers instead of standard 5, which is really nice variant because I can make whole warband based on them. Not additional shenanigans with choosing similar units to make it look like the same. So we got our knights. Another interesting thing is special equipment, because they can use as much as 4 submachine gun instead of standard 2 or even 1, I don't remember correctly, not sure. Anyway, I got that advanced shooting I wanted. And there is also possibility to make 2 of these stormtroopers to be infiltrators. Just perfection, I got exactly what I was thinking of. Now, let's make these knights in 3D. That was generally speaking fast and easy process. Made that simple late medieval armor from scratches and took that old Prussian heads. Well, I mean, these are really old. One of my first sculpt in Blender. First upload on my mini factory, I believe. Yeah, they are that old. Old and not perfect for sure, but these heads just fit. Don't know how, but these heads with this particular set of armor looks really good. So, got bodies, got heads, got weapons, because I just took level rifles from my Blackfriars and also a bit converted SMGs. Needed only interesting poses. Posing and armor is always a bit annoying, but well, I handled that. Added old pistols from other sets, made standard and a bit different lieutenant with sword inspired by Elden Ring, and voila! Models are ready. When I was making them, I hadn't specific warband idea, so I knew that exactly I needed. Now I just reforged that knowledge into an army list. What we got here? First, Lieutenant with standard armor automatic rifle, based on bolt action level of course, and a sword. And some additional stuff. There is also standard bearer with holy relic, who might increase survivability. Oh my god, you know what I mean, I think, right? Now, I can take morale test only after losing 6 models. In that case, I would have 2 units left, so yeah, in most cases game would be lost anyways. Another 2 knights with standard armor and swords brings also bolt action rifles for some range and grenades. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Well, in Chosen Faction there is also specific rule increasing range of grenades by 4. It feels significant, on paper at least. And it fits for background, I think. Another 2 knights got submachine guns with rapid deploy special rule, which is also subfaction specific, which gives similar thing to a musical instruments. I mean similar buff for dashing, to be more specific. Main difference is this guy wears also combat helmets. And last duo with infiltration and rapid deployment. One got third submachine gun and satchel charges, a bit different grenades option and also some additional stuff. Last trooper got, well, 2 automatic pistols and a sword. I know, that might sound a bit weird, but listen. This guy can inflict 8 damage on his activation. On paper, of course. Yeah, it is unlikely, but possible. I mean, it is probably a mistake, because 2 automatic pistols costs 40 ducats, which is more than, for example, submachine gun or a shotgun, especially in Free State of Prussia subfaction. Why is that? Well, pistol has 12 range, where grenades has exactly the same with the mentioned special rule. So I can throw nade with a probably same result way cheaper. There would be a good option to give him 1 automatic pistol and grenade. Well, we will see. Anyways, warband was completed, just needed to print them and paint. I didn't have much time, so I decided to use oils again. Primed all models with white and base coated with metallics and reds. Main color of Knights of Malta. I mean that red. Slapped some wood and skin tones. As always, I wasn't too much careful with that. All mistakes will be covered by dark oil. I mean, yeah, I decided to make these guys a bit darker than my trench pilgrims, so I diluted my oil wash a bit less, slapped heavily on all minis. Gave it a bit of rest and started cleaning the edges with a Q-tips. I gotta buy that makeup sponges someday. Yeah, well, after minis dried, I added some highlights on skin and red clothes. And that is all. Swift and easy painting with kinda satisfying results. But wait, I haven't finished yet. Do you remember title of that upcoming battle report? Yeah, there are zombies everywhere, but I didn't paint any zombie, right? So I took 3 STLs from the internet and printed them. I mean 10 of them. I used that 3 paints for skin tones and slapped absolutely random colors all over the minis, I mean on the clothes. And after that I washed each one of them with a 50-50 mix of Vallejo brown and dryad bark from Citadel. Added some highlights and there it is. I have also that so important zombies. And now I can end this video. You may ask why I got just only 5 of these knights. Well, the answer is real. Oh, I got to go.